Welcome to the 6th annual Eromit Cup. Our competitors today include Ruger. Ruger has been the winner of the last 2 Eromit Cups. He's a 9.5-year-old male. Next up will be Glitzy, a 5-year-old female. She was the winner in 2014. Jackie's running third. Jackie is a 6-year-old female. She recently whelped a litter of puppies. Chester will be running next. He's an 8-year-old male. He's the biggest guy in the competition, weighing in at 80 pounds. He'll be followed by his sister Shelby, who's a 7-year-old female, and returning to agility after time away from this sport. Abby will be running next. That's a 3-year-old female, followed by another 3-year-old female, Viper. After Viper runs Harvey. He's a 3-year-old chocolate male. And then Verona, she's an 8-year-old female. She's the winner of the 2013 Eromit Cup. And running last is Kimber, the winner of the original Eromit Cup in 2012. She's an 8-year-old female. Here's the first dog to the line, Ruger. The Eromit Cup is scored time plus faults. Dogs receive a 5-second penalty for any bars that are knocked and a 20-second penalty for missing any obstacles. Well, Ruger just ticked that bar with his rear leg. That'll be a 5-second fault added to his time. The grass is a little wet and slippery here today. 30.35 seconds plus his 5 faults. Next up is Glitzy. Hopefully Glitzy will have better luck keeping those bars up and staying on course. Oh, and she's burned by that one jump. That's an incompletion. Well, and she turned to the left there, misread the directions, but she's back in action now. One more loop around, and she's making good time. And into the final tunnel, 32.25 seconds plus her 20 seconds in faults. Here's Jackie. Jackie's got a little extra baggage on board, being that she's got 3-week-old puppies she's nursing. She's jumping a little extra high to keep those bars up and making some nice turns on this tough turf. Into the home stretch now, 2 jumps and a tunnel to go. And she is clean. She's our new leader with a time of 31.75 seconds. Next we've got Chester. Chester weighs in at around 83 pounds. He's a big, powerful dog and finding a little tough to turn on this course today. Well, there's a bar down. That's a tough spot right there. And a second bar. He's into the final tunnel and has 10 seconds in faults. Next up is Shelby. Shelby hasn't been training too much in agility these days, but is making a return to the Eromit Cup to give it her best effort. And she's cruising. She's also telling her handler what she thinks about late cues. Into the red tunnel. She's clean. She's a new leader. 29.5 seconds is now the time to beat. We've got Abby on the line. Abby's one of the lesser experienced dogs in the competition today, and she did turn to the left after that jump as well. Not sure where she thought she was going, but wasn't the right place. She's back on track. Oh, there's a bar. Just turned a little too tightly there. 28 seconds plus 5 faults. Now we've got Viper running. Her tail's wagging. She's loving the challenge out here today. This is the spot that presents the most challenges, and she's blown by it, but oh, nope. She's corrected herself, no faults except for whatever added time from messing around a little bit. And she's clean with a time of 33.28 seconds. Here's Harvey. What a lovely jumper this guy is. Here he goes into the red tunnel. He seems to not be struggling too hard with this slippery course, but he did take that jump from the wrong side and had to fix it. That'll cost him a little more time than he wanted to spend there. Oh, and poor handling caused an off course. He's back on track. So other than those bobbles, he was clean, but the time ended up being fairly slow, 38 seconds plus. Here's Verona. Going to show these youngsters how it's done. And she looks like she knows what she's doing. This is one of our more experienced dogs on the course today. She's reading all the cues well into the last tunnel. And that will be a tough time to beat, 27.03 seconds and clean. Here's our last dog. Kimber was the winner of the original Eromit Cup. She's known for being especially attracted to tunnels. So we'll see what she can do on this course. Looking at the handler a little bit. Oh, and the handler ended up on the wrong side of that jump. Poor Kimber paid the price for that one. Ended up with 5 faults for a knock bar. And the results are that our new champion is Verona.